You've clicked on Morning Times Football Friday, your place for local highlights, spotlights, scores, and really big wins.
The Athens Wildcats fell victim to the Mifflinburg Wildcats Friday night, but they also fell victim to their own mistakes. Casey Shiposh had another great night with 147 yards rushing and an 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown, but lost fumbles and penalties put the momentum squarely on the Mifflinburg sideline. The Wildcats beat the Wildcats 41-19. This week, the Athens Wildcats host the Warriors of Montoursville. They're 2-6 on the year, just like Athens.
The Waverly Wolverines headed for Dryden last Friday looking for a win over the Lions, and with a can-do attitude, they did. The Wolverines racked up nearly 500 yards of total offense, 163 of those off the arm of quarterback Zach Cooney. Here, Chris Roppers hauls in a 24-yarder from Cooney in the third quarter. Coming at you, touchdown Wolverines. The Wolverines' D played tough too, forcing 6 Lions fumbles. Number 52, John Duvall, picks one up. He runs it back to the red zone, and Dylan Gutierrez would run it in on the very next play. The final score was Waverly 52, Dryden 14. Waverly fans who want to catch their team's final game of the season had better gas up the buggy and pack some snacks. The Wolverines travel to Oneonta Friday night to take on the 3-5 Yellow Jackets. This one could be competitive. Sayre hosted the Montgomery Red Raiders Friday night, and the Raiders got schooled. The lesson? See Sayre run. The Redskins had 283 total yards, all of them on the ground. Early second quarter, Alex Lyons carries one from the right side wing for a 37-yarder. He takes the scenic route, but he gets into the end zone. The Redskins are up 26-0. Lyons added another touchdown run in the fourth quarter. Jesse DeGutis had a 74-yarder, and Brad Felt ran one in as well. Taylor Skirpon ran back 2 long interception returns for touchdowns. This one was all Redskins, 52-7 over the Red Raiders. The Wyalusing Rams invade the Lockhart Street Bowl this Friday night, and this is a team on a roll. They have 1 loss on the season to Muncie. The Tioga Central Tigers clinched the Division VIII title Friday with a 46-20 victory over the visiting Crusaders of Notre Dame. Cody Floyd was the offensive leader on the night, rushing for 179 yards and 4 touchdowns. He had help, though, from his backfield colleagues as the Tigers put up 411 yards of total offense against the Crusaders. David Ulrich also scored a pair of rushing touchdowns, and in at quarterback, he threw a 77-yard on-the-money touchdown pass to the usual quarterback, Cody Bennett. This team has an amazing amount of talent on both sides of the ball. We talked to a couple of the team leaders about their season so far.
Cody is quarterback for this team. A lot of changes have taken place in the offense since the beginning of the year. Now you're headed to playoffs. How have the changes in the backfield and the offensive scheme affected your role as the quarterback?
I think changing Cody from lineman to the running back has been better for me. It's taken a lot of pressure off me because like sometimes we go to a pass, but it's like sometimes it's not there, and when I run the ball, I look to get good opportunities off of it, and Floyd is adding more opportunities because people are going to have to key on him in the playoffs, and I think it's added more depth for David and Spires, and I think it's just great for the team for playoffs.
Derek, it's really clear that you're the emotional leader on this team. How important has attitude and being fired up been for this team to reach the playoffs, and how important is it going forward?
It's a huge part. I've been a part of teams in the past that we haven't had the greatest attitude, and we haven't been fired up, and we've started out cold. And I mean, even the Groton game, we started out a little cold, but the difference in attitude from this year's team to teams I've been on is we didn't quit. We were down 12-0 at half, and normally our older teams we would end up losing like 36-0, but we fought. So it's attitude's just on this team. We all bond, we all play everything together. Team dinners are great. We're just a great group.
The Tigers will meet Walton in the Section 4 Class D semifinal game Saturday at 4 p.m. at Ty Cobb Stadium in Endicott. The Warriors are 5-3 this season.
It's time to hit the playoff trail with the Tioga Tigers. You'll want to be sure to pick up this week's Morning Times Football Friday print edition for a preview of their matchup with Walton. We'll be out there covering all of our local high school football teams this week as well, and we'll see you right here next week on Morning Times Football Friday.